Human beings are literally the universe, after some 14 billion years of unbroken evolution, now becoming conscious of itself. We're the universe becoming aware of itself. Literally. The universe has been expanding and becoming more and more complex and more and more complex, and then in this solar system, the universe became complex enough that it recently began to achieve the degree of self-reflexive consciousness. It could begin to know that it knows. We are the universe becoming aware of itself. Let me say it this way. We didn't come into the world, we grew out of it. In the same way that apples grow out of an apple tree. Humans grow out of the universe. We grow out of the dynamics of the planet itself. Have you all seen nesting dolls, like Russian nesting dolls? Like dolls within dolls within dolls? A fundamental truth that we now understand about the nature of reality that there's just no disagreement about. I mean, I've spoken to 1,000 different groups in the last 7 years, from radically anti-religious to very devoutly religious of lots of different traditions. And nobody debates the nested, emergent nature of creativity. Subatomic particles within atoms, within molecules, within cells, within organisms, within planets, within galaxies. It's at all nested levels, every level can create. Every level can bring something new into existence that didn't exist before. Stars are creative. In fact, one of my favorite quotes from Carl Sagan, he says, "We are the local embodiment of a cosmos grown to self-awareness. We have begun to contemplate our origins, star stuff pondering the stars." See, our bodies are stardust. And this is literally true, that we have a grand, glorious, magnificent ancestry that if you don't even know who your grandparents are, let's say you don't know anything about your own human ancestry, you can know for certain that your ancestors include the stars. And this is literally true. This is not just metaphysical, this is physical. Our bodies are made of stardust. And when we understand this radical interdependence and this connection, it does something within. In fact, this notion before that I was talking about, that we are the universe becoming conscious of itself, Brian Swim is a physicist. He's a cosmologist up in the San Francisco area. Any of you familiar with Brian Swim? Yeah. He's got these two great quotes. I love these. Because it just helps people sort of just get this. He says, 4 billion years ago, the earth was molten rock, and now it sings opera. Right? Earth was once molten rock, now it sings opera. And see, nobody put anything here. When the Bible, like Genesis 2:7, speaks of God forming us from the dust of the ground and breathing into us the breath of life, that's a true story. It's a traditionally sacred way. It's a night language or mythic way of describing the fact that we grow out of the dynamics of the planet itself, and it's the divine creative reality of the whole or ultimate reality, the largest nesting doll, that makes that possible. God, the universe, reality. Here's another quote from Brian Swim that is a little audacious. He tries to take the entire 14 billion year history of the universe and sum it up in 2 sentences. I think you'll like it. He says, you take a great cloud of hydrogen gas and you just leave it alone. And it becomes rose bushes, giraffes, and human beings.